Good morning, it's Charlene. How are you feeling? So I'm doing some Dollar Tree DIYs this weekend, and I'm starting with a picture that I already had and a Dollar Tree sign. Well, it's like their artwork, so it's signage, but it's not like a sign with wood, if that makes sense. Anyway, I had this old sign, and for some reason I had trim on it. I don't know what year of decorating this was, but I love this blessed word art from Dollar Tree, and I've had it for a while, and I finally figured out what to do with it. So I get to do a sort of trash to treasure again. And I'm using brushes from Dollar Tree. Why not? They're only $1, and you get about 5 or 6 of them in a pack. And I'm simply going to paint the glass so I can have a white background for the sign to be displayed on. Okay? It's just that simple. Attach it, and I hung it, and voila. The next Dollar Tree DIY starts with this upside down package of doilies. You get 32 for $1, can't beat that. I took 3 of the large size, I guess, folded it in half and cut out 3 hearts because I knew that I had this Halloween sign that I got from Dollar Tree, and I didn't want to paint over it. Instead, I cut out some squares of fabric that I already had, and I'm going to attach the fabric to the door hanger and attach the heart to the fabric. I'm going to add a little pink raffia bow, and this is going to be a sweet addition to my front door on the inside because I thought my hallway needed a little love. You know, like it's just like a subliminal. So when you're leaving out, it's just kind of reminding everyone in the family that they're loved. So I thought that was a nice, sweet touch. So not only do I get to reuse what I have, it hopefully is encouraging you to think about repurposing what you have, right? So you could use any type of tissue, any type of color paper, any fabric, especially like fabric you have, like an old shirt of your loved one that you want to do something with. This is a great way to incorporate that into your space. And I did snip off the 4th square tile because I only want it to be 3 tiles because I think, 3 obviously is an odd number that is visually appealing to the eyes. But just imagine, right, all of what you could do with what you have. And when you saw me cut up, well, you didn't see me because I edited out the scrap fabric, but there are like some odds and ends. I'm going to keep that because I'm going to use that to embellish some pillows with. So what I love about the shabby chic and the farmhouse and the country and the rustic look is that you do get to reuse and repurpose a lot of things that you already have. And it helps with your creativity and imagination because you're not throwing away your scraps. You're trying to figure out how to make something beautiful out of them. So I really adore this, and it's going to look wonderful, like I said, on the front door. Which, by the way, I told y'all I painted it, right? I'm going to have to show you that soon. And next, I decided to take 3 of my Dollar Tree Easter eggs, and they have them like 20 in a pack. So I took out the yellow because I'm not really doing yellow in my house this year. My house has had yellow in it for the last 15 years. So finally, I took all the yellow out. and I'm probably going to keep it out for a while. But I wanted to reuse some of the scraps I had from cutting out the doilies. So I'm using some Mod Podge. Now this I didn't get from the Dollar Tree, but Dollar Tree does have Mod Podge. It's just a smaller bottle of it. But I already had this Mod Podge, so I'm using it. And so once again, you're just going to take whatever scrap paper you have. It could be newspaper. It could be pages of a tattered book. It could be fabric. It could be twine, burlap. I saw Monica Rose do a very pretty rendition version with tissue, napkin paper. So it's endless, you know, really. Just use your imagination. I think what I like about crafting like this, it kind of is like meditation, you know? So yeah, get messy. It kind of reminds us when we were young and we used to do these arts and crafts and stuff, except now we're older and we're still doing arts and crafts. But this is going on my bar cart, and I absolutely loved how it turned out. And because I have a very shabby feel to my home, I'm never concerned with anything looking perfect. I like things to look rustic. So I did not try to like cover up or completely get rid of the yellow, because if I wanted to do that, I would have just painted the eggs first. I didn't really care. I'm just kind of like trying to, you know, tamper down the yellow a bit, you know, because it was kind of bright. So in the end, it gave a very translucent look to the eggs. And I just assembled them on the bar cart by putting them in this martini glass with a little bit. Oh, so here's a tip. When you're feeling anything, when you have projects that you have to use the moss or the liner, blah, 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 use bits of shredded paper that maybe you were going to get rid of, or newspaper, and that's going to help elevate whatever you're about to put in there, so you don't have to use all of your moss or your filler up. And then you just have to use a little bit of that, you know, around the edges to make it look pretty. So I think that's my third craft, but I kind of have one or two more to show you, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in this video. Maybe next time. I don't know yet. We'll see. You know what? I'm going to stop it here, and I'll pick up in my next video or so with some more Dollar Tree crafts. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching.